The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 4, Marte.
In now for the Reds, Marte. Now here it comes. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Marte is, of course, a switch hitter, and he uses that to his advantage. He's one of the few truly elite hitters in baseball, and that's true no matter which batter's box he stands in.
Yeah, which absolutely blows me away. The toughest thing to do in sports is to hit a baseball. And to do it from both sides of the plate is just a testament to how much work and effort this guy has put in.
1 out, nobody on. Three balls, 1 strike to Marte.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Kepler's there for it. 2 gone. Ready now for Cincinnati. Freddie Freeman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Man, errors are never welcome, but to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
And now the designated hitter for the Reds, George Springer. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And there's ball 1. To 1-2 now. Freeman is off at first with 2 away. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Slow little grounder left side. Quick throw to Torres to retire the side. Reds lead 1, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Carlos Carrasco, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, Carlos Carrasco, power arm, big-time slider, great velocity, 94 to 96 miles an hour, but the powerhouse slider is his signature pitch. Has a changeup, but if he has that good slider, he could be really, really tough to hit.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And the pitch.
Nope. That's inside. Ball
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
1 strike.
Yoan Moncada is on deck. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And now a pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch one more time, and he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, the third baseman.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Runner at first to start the inning, and Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
From the stretch. Ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Popped him up. Smith shading to his right. 1 down.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Alex Bregman.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH. Runners on first with 1 down. A little roller toward the hole. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball
Didn't
one.
quite catch the zone there. Ball
Ball
one.
one, no strike.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Torres, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level. Two balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 pitch. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Trevor Story steps in now. Set. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple. So striding forward now, Francisco Lindor.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
On the ground to second for Torres. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Eddie Rosario.
Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's got 8 hits in 30 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Still looking for our first hit in the ballgame. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Castro.
So here's Starlin Castro. Hit the other way out toward right field. Blackmon on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Reds are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next for New York, Edwin Encarnacion. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Set and the pitch.
No, that's
Breaking ball called just a bit low. 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Shohei Ohtani will be next. Here it comes, the 3-0. It is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Castro at second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
I love the fact there was no panic at second base right there. He had plenty of time. He knew his runner. There might have been a little fumble with the exchange, but plenty of time to get the guy out at first.
Into the box, Max Kepler trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Carrasco pauses. Here's the first pitch.
Outside,
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Hit down the third baseline. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll move to the third with no score. Now at the plate, Phillip Ervin, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First offering on its way. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Will.
So digging in now, Will Smith. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's good.
Third inning, no score to this point. A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ohtani will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway.
Wilson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 1-0. His fastball taken high for a ball.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
That one's in there. 3-1.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. He loses him on ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So here's Yoan Moncada, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you
That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
As a look, now the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. There's one. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. Stepping up now, Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count. Three and 0 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Ready for another chance? Freddie Freeman, who comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. As a look, now the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Kepler's on his horse. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that brings in George Springer. Pitch popped up. Encarnacion in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out. So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the 4th, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. First pitch on its way. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Now the 0-1. Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Eddie. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Fouled away. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. This one's down to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Hey, listen, D-Row, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat ramp, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the street. This could get the offense going.
1-0 the count. One and 0 count. The pitch. A ball and a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Ready with the 2-1.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Fastball in there, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Reds strand a couple. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Digging in now for the Yankees, Torres. He drew a walk his first time up.
Yankees, the second baseman, Goober.
Now here's the pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Two and one. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Story swings, and this ball is hammered to deep left field. Back goes Rosario, still going back. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
And with one swing of the bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Next to the Yankees.
Edwin Encarnacion now. Popped him up. Lindor backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the East-West we came up playing.
The 1-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Ready with the 2-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. We played 4. Now 1-0 Yanks. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
The second baseman, Starlin Castro.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's
Too low. 1-0.
Nope,
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one to the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not. And now we've got a couple of guys on.
And you look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Waits, now the pitch.
2-0.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Set and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
The third baseman, number 2.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And Both runners will score as they've taken the lead here at 3-1.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in both runners and putting himself into scoring position. It's great to see a guy that's aggressive at the plate when he's got a chance to do some damage.
Stepping in now, Ketel Marte. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
3 runs already home here. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infield. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed rib.
Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And it's a 4-1 game.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, Goober. A runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, it took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the runner.
Here's George Springer as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Giro, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
That's in there, 3-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Zach Gallen takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Zach Gallen.
Francisco Lindor will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Set with the 0-1.
Inside, ball one.
Runners are at first and second with one away. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And another foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there and advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
In now, Eddie Rosario. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0 is a fastball offered at and missed. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. You can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Count even at 2-2. As a look, now the pitch.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2 and 2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Reds are on top, 4-1. Riding into the box, Max Kepler will start things out in the home half of inning number 5. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Kepler, an imposing left-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. A 1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Now the 1-0.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Castro's got it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The right fielder,
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Charlie Blackmon. It was a walk in his last trip. Carrasco pauses. First pitch on the way.
Ball in.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Here's the 1-0. Fouled off. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the second round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Marte will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. New inning set to get underway. Stepping up to the plate, Starlin Castro. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball hit towards Story at short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Ready once again, Phillip Ervin. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Aye.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at, and the count moves full.
3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Now batting, the catcher, Will Smith.
Standing in, Will Smith. Singled homer run in his last time up. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. Here comes the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kepler is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Andrelton Simmons has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. One left for Cincinnati as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Digging in, Yohan Moncada, and Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Popped him up. Smith is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now back, the
At
designated
the plate,
hitter.
Alex Bregman. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Now here it comes. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Line towards center field. A dive, but it's off his glove. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
To the plate now, Torres. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Count, the pitch.
Inside ball.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitchers fall behind in the count. With a guy up, it hits really well with runners in scoring position.
1 out and a runner on second base. And that misses ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
It was obvious when the count went to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hit.
So it's a tight spot here. 1st and 2nd, 1 man out, and in to hit next the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time, and maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Carrasco pauses. First pitch on the way. Fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit.
That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss on the pitch outside. 1-2 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. You're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1. Might as well fish a little bit further.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Castro to his left. He's there. Go on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're through 6 full. It's the Reds 4 and the Yankees 1. Ready now, Ketel Marte. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Number 4, Ketel Marte.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. That misses. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
And the pitch. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Torres picks it up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The first base.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He's going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
1 strike.
Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
George Springer the next to hit. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch.
Nope.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Count is 1 and 2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
The 1-2. Belted high in the air out to left. Racing back the left fielder. Still ranging back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Two out, nobody on. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Eddie Rosario would be next. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. One more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. It's the Reds 5 and the Yankees 1. Shohei Ohtani digging in next. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The left fielder, Shohei Ohtani.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
And it's quickly 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead of the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat.
1-0.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Rosario comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. So stepping in, Wilson Ramos 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Two balls and no strikes to Ramos.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
The 3-0 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Amir Garrett will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game.
Amir Garrett.
Charlie Blackmon will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Nope.
And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
As a look, now the pitch. On a very undisciplined swing there. It's 2-1. From the stretch.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Right side, but it's well fouled.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Again, he sends it out of play. Last chance for the Yankees. And it's fouled away. 2 out with a man at first. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Cincinnati Reds used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Carlos Carrasco is credited with the win. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.